Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial, guys, on a modern, brand new cocoa bean farm. Now, what's great about this bad boy can be made to any size, and once again, guys, it is lag-free due to the fact that we're not using all the pistons all at once, and you have adjustable speeds. So if you need to slow this down, you could, which is fantastic. Now, what makes it so efficient is the fact that you're using both sides. And the great thing about this, everything is contained and still used. As you can see, as one side is being used, you're also using the other side as well. So you're really utilizing both ends to make this the best efficient cocoa bean farm possible. And the cool thing is, I want to have this really cool decoration in the center instead of using signs to represent what it really is. Now, enough talking, let me show you how this works. All you have to do is activate that lever, and what it does is creates a quick pulse right across, breaking down all the cocoa beans so that it can all fall in the hoppers that are right underneath it. Now the great thing here, guys, all you have to do is walk across around the whole thing and pick up the remaining cocoa beans that didn't drop in, and that's a great way to use those same cocoa beans to replant the entire actual farm. Now, guys, I have this about 70 blocks long, and with that one activation, guys, I got an entire half a chest, or small chest, filled up in one shot, with about a little over 2 stacks in my inventory. Now, I took out the glass to really give you an idea of what exactly is happening and what causes it to create a lag-free system. As you can see, guys, only a few pistons are being activated in the entire design. Now let me show you this in slow motion. Now, as you can see, guys, as those about 3 pistons in the bottom shoot up, about 3 in the top are going to be shooting down at the same time, meaning that a total of only 6 pistons are really active in this 70 piston system. And keep in mind, in total, we have about 140 pistons, and we're not using all of it all at once. And that's where the lag comes in. When you have too many things going on all at once, it creates a tremendous amount of lag. Now, enough talking, let's jump right into it. Make sure you pause the video to have this set up. Now, we'll be about 5 wide, but make sure you create your desired length. Now, right in the center here, you will have to dig 2 blocks deep from ground level. And this little gray area, this 3x3 gray area, represents the part that you actually need. So you can't really change that, but the rest you could. Now, you're going to place a block right there in the center, about 3 right across, with some wrestling dust in a straight line. Add 1 repeater and a block right in front of it. Fantastic. Now, at this point, guys, you're going to add a straight line of repeaters all the way to pretty much to the end. And you're going to leave about 2 blocks of space right in the back end. Now, keep in mind, guys, to control the speed, all you have to do is make sure that all the repeaters are in a specific tick. So if you want it slower, just add more delay right across the board. And you will have to do that to each repeater. That's the only time you'll have the chance to really control the speed. Now, once you have your desired speed, you're going to add an observer block right on top of it and stretch that right across. Fantastic. And you're going to add a regular piston right on top of each one once again. Perfect. Now, quick disclosure, guys, if I sound a little funny, I think I probably am getting a little sick, so just kind of bear with me. Right there, you're going to add a block with a lever. And in the center here, you're going to add a chest. And another block right next to it. Then you're pretty much going to delete that, add 2 blocks right there, because you want this all being the same style, or have that same exact pattern of the block you chose, and a hopper right behind it. Now, right over here, guys, you're going to dig a little trench right around the entire area where the observer blocks are at. Now, it's completely optional. You guys can rest some torches, etc. I like to add glowstone because it really lights everything up. It's a personal preference, but you don't have to. And at this point, you can extend some hopper lines coming from that first one straight down to the end. and then curve it. Now we're going to go back to the front end right over here. Add a hopper. You know what? Let's add some glowstone right over here. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to add 2 more hoppers and extend that right across down to the end. Now guys, the reason I'm using glowstone, you don't have to. You can add torches underneath. But it's just to give that extra light, and it kind of really makes a big difference at night. Then right over here guys, you're going to extend the block and wrap that right around the entire design to get parallel to the other one. Then delete that and add that block there so you got the same color right across and a straight line of blocks right over here. Fantastic. Now we're going to start setting up the rest. Now you're going to add about 1, 2, 3, 4 jungle wood. And right on top, guys, place 1 observer block like so. And you could make this bigger up to 12 blocks, but keep in mind you will have a hassle replanting. So I would highly recommend just leaving it like that. Now add a straight line of blocks parallel to the one next to it, like so. And add 1 more right on top. And that's where you're going to add your 1 sticky piston in the entire design. Then a block behind it. And right parallel to that block on top, you're going to add an observer block facing downwards. See? With a regular piston like so. So you should have this kind of pattern right in front of you. Then you're going to add 1 comparator right on top of it. And what that's going to do is once that get updated, it's going to react to the observer block, causing it to go downwards. Then you're going to add a furnace right there, and inside of it, guys, you're going to place 1 item. It could be any item you want. I just placed a piece of stone, but it could be pretty much anything. Now, what's going to happen here is once that piston gets activated, it's going to send a signal. See? Because it's reading the actual furnace right next to it. Perfect. Now, at this point, guys, you're going to add a straight line of observer blocks on top going right across. It has to be parallel with the pistons underneath. Now, once you've done that, you're going to add some pistons going downwards like so. And right on top, guys, you're going to make sure you add a repeater going right across towards the back. Well, towards the front of the whole design. And in all honesty, guys, this is the only time where you can adjust the speed on this end. Make sure that the same tick speed that this is on is the same as the one on the bottom. Because they both have to be in perfect sync. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of jungle wood. And, of course, make a nice wall right across. Fantastic. Now, what I like to do, guys, is add some more glowstone. Keep in mind, this is completely optional. And you're going to wrap it right around the entire thing, you see? Now, once you've done that, you're going to add a block of your choice and repeat the same pattern right across. Now, right here in the back end, guys, once again, get your block of choice, and you're going to fill the center here. It's 3x3 area, you see? It's 3 blocks wide. And on top here, on the inside, you're going to wrap that right around once again. Now, over here, guys, you're going to add a block of your choice, extend that all the way upwards, right across, parallel to the furnace, and extend it right over here to kind of make this little diverse, modern kind of style area. What I like to do, guys, add some jungle wood there. And of course, you're going to add your cocoa beans. And it's going to really decorate it and kind of label what this farm really does. Perfect. Just, different ways instead of using signs or, item frames to do that. Now, once again, on the edge here, you're going to wrap that right around to the other side. And what I'm really trying to do is here, guys, is not only make this functional, but you want this to look as modern and, funky as possible. I want this to be something different. Now, guys, I don't know if this happens with certain versions of it, but you might want to add a repeater right there just to be on the safe side. Because occasionally, depending on what version you're playing off, this last piston, for whatever reason, might not even go off. Even though the observer block is there and everything else is running smooth, it might not go off. And what I realized, if you add an extra repeater going forward, it kind of solves that issue. So if you guys ever come across that as a simple potential solution to fix that, right here on the top, guys, make sure you cover that all up with some half slabs. Or slabs, quote unquote. Alright, now it's really come together, guys. Now, at this point, get your stairs. You're going to place one there and two on both sides. And you're going to repeat that same style on the other side. Amazing. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're going to go right over here. And we're going to test it out. I'm going to show you firsthand how this looks. You should have this perfect sequence right across. See? And this, guys, get your glass panels, I guess. These, the flat ones. And you're going to place two across. And you're going to connect it right there. And you're going to leave that gap on the bottom, because that's going to be like the entrance. And of course, cover this whole thing all around. And at this point, you should have something like this right around the entire design. And all you have to do is plant them. Well, plant the cocoa beans. And you're good to go, guys. And the design is complete. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and to click that subscribe button if you want to join. Thank you.